he still went to
tell Sasuke.
That, you know what, you know, he and Liquorose are not going out anymore and all that. And it's because the guy wants to chop Sasuke too.
Oh, why?
Emmanuel wants to chop Sasuke. That's the whole point.
You guys, your lines are bad.
Every day and night, think about you all the time. I'm all in for you and I know that one day things gonna be alright. My whole fedre, incredible pair. Me don't tell my end the other. Oh, my lady baby, you know I got you. Whenever you need me, I'll be there for you. Don't keep trying, I'm never gonna let you go. I go be a shelter, shelter, anything you want, baby. Tell me,
Hi guys, what's up guys? Your boy S to the K, E to the T, C to the H.
Sketches,
holding it down with a
pretty Pasha, with a pretty Trevor, with a pretty Aku,
and we're back again with another video. Guys, so you know, but before we continue, make sure you hit the subscribe.
Wait. Thank you all for wishing me all the best on my day. I appreciate all of you.
Yes.
I was supposed to go live yesterday, but something happened. I'll tell you guys later.
Yeah.
I couldn't go live, so
yeah, we had a bad day yesterday, but yeah, that's the way it is. That's life. Anyway, but if today is the first time you are here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button again. Make sure you hit the subscribe button again for the third time.
Please.
And like this video, and make sure we hit 5K subscribers. Because what the fuck? Sorry, what has been happening? Anyway, guys, if you've been following us, you know that we did something on this EmmaRose thing way back on their BBNAIJA, on their relationship when Big Brother was going on. And now, Charlie, it's just like Basbos.
What does that mean?
Basbos. Basbos has
Oh.
been happening. Do you understand what's Basbos?
I do.
Yeah, like there's so many confusion. Basbos is just confusion.
I get it.
Yeah, it has been happening. And when this reunion came about, and still there is Basbos on EmmaRose, we decided that, Charlie, when we were giving you guys a sweet love, you know, running that Emma was giving Liquorose, we felt like, you know, now that Charlie shit is real, we also need to give you guys this update. It's really about this Big Brother reunion update thing, and this, babe, what do you think about the whole situation?
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah,
but let's see.
So yeah, so it was.
So so we are going to react to
yeah.
how their breakup happened.
Yeah, how their breakup
We'll
happened.
let you know our thoughts.
Yes, on it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but first of all, this is what happened. Emma and Liquorose had a good time after the house. They kept moving on, and there was something going on, something great going on, and White Money was happy. But now, I think Charlie, the man fall our hand. Emmanuel has fallen our hand. Anyway, before we continue, let's just watch a bit of what Liquorose was saying.
I didn't say that happened. I saw his missed call. Okay, come true. Then he came to me and he was like, what I saw, this, that. He didn't know how to tell me all this while. He's not ready to be committed.
Okay, guys, let me rewind a bit.
Yeah.
Let me rewind a bit.
And I'm like, you waited to tell me this.
Guys, I want to rewind this a bit because I feel like she just jumped into like, okay, let's hear Liquorose start talking from the very beginning of everything. Yeah, so let's say Big Brother.
I was knocking on your door for 15 minutes. Yes. You didn't open the door for me. And I had to lie to you that it's urgent. I have an emergency before you could open the door for me. I'm human now. You don't tell girls that. So I was so curious that I wanted to know who was in the room, and I kept knocking 15 minutes. And he opened up the door, and the girl was there. Emmanuel didn't feel remorseful or anything. Who does that?
See,
like,
see, you see his fake lips.
I didn't want to cause a scene.
And it wasn't someone you knew?
No, she sat down and she was covering her face with. Although I saw him talking to the girl a night before. I won African First. This was the next one I thought African First. And I got mad. I stepped out. I'm like, what did I just see? And I went back inside. He didn't even walk after me. The girl was there, the light was off, was playing music. It was always smelling like, I don't care. And I walked out, thinking my so-called boyfriend would be after me. Nah, he didn't walk after me. He didn't look for me. He didn't call me. He didn't do. And I zipped my mouth. I didn't tell anybody in this room what happened in November. And he was acting all cool, like nothing happened.
Charlie, what happened in November?
When was November? They went to Dubai.
They went to Dubai in November.
Who went to Dubai?
So
Everybody
the Big Brother housemates went to Dubai.
So by then they were outside. They were done with eviction and everything.
Oh yeah, they were done. Like Big Brother was over.
Okay, but then they hosted all of them.
Yeah,
again.
I think they. So you know, during the games in the Big Brother house, some of them won trips to Dubai and all that. So those who like actually won the trip and they went to Dubai, you know, that's what actually happened. And
Okay.
during that time, so from what Liquorose has said, anyway, I know you guys have not been following the previous ones. So if you have not been following, what happened was that Liquorose and Emmanuel had something that happened in the evening, and Liquorose said not to go and sleep in Emmanuel's hotel room at that night. So the next morning they felt like, oh, okay, you know what, let me just go catch up with my Emmanuel. And she was like, oh, she started calling Emmanuel. Emmanuel was, in fact, they were chatting. Let me not check. Okay, let me just give you. They were chatting, and she said, okay, you know what, I'm coming over. Like, he wanted to give a surprise to Emmanuel, which Emmanuel didn't know that Liquorose was coming. When Emmanuel got there, when Liquorose got there, she started knocking and challenging.
For 15 good
For
minutes.
15 good minutes. Emmanuel decided not to open. Like, guy, you
So
from
why?
behind.
Was somebody in the room?
Was someone in the room?
That's the question.
Was someone in the
Because
room?
that's the only reason why you wouldn't open the door. Because
Yes.
even if the room is a mess or
Yes.
whatever,
Yes.
that's your partner.
Yeah,
so it
that's
doesn't
okay.
matter.
And I think Liquorose said that she had to say that it was an emergency
Yeah, before he opened the door.
opened the door. So let's see what
Maybe he was sleeping.
maybe he was sleeping.
I was hurt. I was heartbroken. Because
This is
you should,
November, okay.
yeah, you should call me, right? You didn't. So everything started coming to me like, I wanted to undo what I did, like go leaving my room to downstairs
Yeah.
to go knock at his door. Because I sleep in the room every night. Just that night, I didn't sleep in that room.
Just that
We go
night.
to breakfast together and do everything. Just that
Hey!
night, I didn't stay in that room. That happened.
Men, you're like that.
I'm not-
So just one day, because she's not
Yeah,
around,
yes.
you bring some.
Just-
Oh, my heart. Let's
Miss
go.
Cole, okay, come true. Then he came to me. And he was like, what I saw, this,
See his
that.
face.
He didn't know how to tell me.
Like some innocent boy.
His ears like a frog.
Yes, like fuck, man. for sure.
Committed in the relationship with me.
So
Yeah.
guys, this is what happened. So after Liquorose went to him and saw the girl and she felt like, oh no, I have to go out and things. Emmanuel came to him and said, oh, you know, she didn't even come after, she didn't chase after her. Later, and she said, okay, you know what? Sorry, this
I want an
relationship.
open relationship.
I don't want which open. I don't even want to go on with this relationship anymore. Sorry, I feel like because of your past history, I don't want to break your heart.
What the F?
But they're already dating and what?
You finish chopping again, and you finish
Yeah,
chopping the
chopping.
girl. You chop and finish.
I don't chop it.
Like, I'm
the money
so
for her,
mad.
like,
This girl
you know,
is
I said, watching
pretty.
this actually, I felt bad and I felt emotional about it because.
I think he's even lucky to have Liquorose because Liquorose. I don't care if Emmanuel fans come for me. I don't care, but I think Liquorose deserves better, not this guy.
Yeah.
Because this girl has this personality that almost everybody loves.
Yes.
I love her. I love Liquorose.
Yeah.
And
It's
both of them were like the perfect couple.
like they were this sweet couple. Like
And
that's why we even did a video about it. We don't
Yeah.
do Big Brother updates, but because of what we saw, we felt like it was
Oh.
beautiful, and we said, okay, let's just talk a bit about it. And we did that time, and you know, today we felt like if we don't give you what happened at the end, it's like work is not complete.
now let's go to what he has to say.
Okay.
And I'm like,
Oh,
you
this
waited to tell me this
Yes.
just after I walked into you with a lady.
How?
That's right.
He was like, he's sorry, he's just not ready to be committed.
Can you imagine?
As in, he's in love with me, he loves me, or he's not ready to be in a committed relationship.
Can you imagine?
And he left.
How?
I'm in love with this guy. And we were dating, you know. We had a discussion the following day. And we came to conclusion like an open relationship. And I told him something. If you wanna do your stuff, I don't have to be in an open relationship.
Yeah, she said you want
If
to.
I'm with you, I'm with you. But if you wanna do your stuff, do it far away. Don't let me hear it. Don't let it bring disrespect from me. So there was that agreement, and whatever happens here shouldn't leave here. And we're cool.
So guys, okay. So Liquorose, after everything, she felt like okay, due to social media and all that, okay, whatever I'm seeing right now is heartbreaking and all that, but let's keep it indoors because I've given my heart to you. Like, and you've broken it. But you, everyone, this open relationship, don't worry, I don't even want an open relationship because if I'm with you, I'm with you. That's what she said. Like, nothing like an open relationship. So you just try. Let's not, whatever happens here is like whatever happened in Paris stays in Paris. So you don't, whatever happened yesterday, I'll go my way, you go your way. Don't let anybody say. So guys, we can't play the whole video for you, but like, so this is what happened. So she went, when Liquorose told her nothing should like come out there, he still went to
Tell Sasuke.
Sasuke that, you know what, he and Liquorose are not going out anymore and all that. And it's because the guy wants to chop Sasuke too.
How? Why?
Emmanuel wants to chop Sasuke. That's the whole point.
You guys, your lines are bad.
Like, and he was like, oh, so Sasuke in her own way for like, no man, Liquorose my girl. Even if we don't have good vibes, I need to tell Liquorose that look, Sasuke, Emmanuel is telling me that he has not dating anymore, and and there's this whole Sasuke Emmanuel thing going around. I don't want that. So please, if you guys are not going out anymore, let the whole world know that you guys are not going out and this and that and that and that. So yeah, Emmanuel didn't take it like. But let's hear Emmanuel's side of the story
Oh
though.
my gosh. This guy is a mad
Then we came back to Nigeria. But after that thing happened, you see, you do stuff like that.
This guy's, hey, their dress is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. Like they are all fashion senses. Their fashion sense is beautiful. Nigerians, you guys are top
He told
notch.
you what? Like, he told me you guys are not
See his
dating.
face, he can't even
We
talk.
had a conversation that we won't let anybody or housemates know about this.
Yeah,
Why are you telling Sasuke?
yeah. So that's what I was telling you guys earlier.
And that's why I had that conversation with him. And I told him, yeah, I was not picking your call because after Indani, you and Sasuke went to lunch. I'm a lady. I have feelings. I'm allowed to be jealous. And it was dark, the bed was rough, and the girl sat at the edge and she was covering her face with face masks.
Hey.
Guys, it's
Oh, but the temptation is
And you're
great
like, oh, I'll find time
too.
and come around and see. I was like, okay, that's fine. I mean, meeting a friend after a long time should not be a
He's
problem.
lying.
And she came around early hours. I was like, okay, this is quite early. But like, oh, I was out late, and since I stayed around, I wanted to stop by.
yeah.
So I
He
was
said
like,
that,
so how you doing?
so
He said
what
he
is happening
came
when
in the morning.
he's saying the whole Dubai story. He said this is what happened. The girl that Liquorose came to catch him with is someone that is old friend from way back. And
Yeah.
they don't really. So when they realized that they are in Dubai, they're like, oh, okay, what's up, Charlie? Are you free? I want to pass by in the morning. In quote. In quote.
I laid back on my bed. So we were just gisting, chatting.
You're lying.
So around, I don't know what time, but it was quite early. I heard the whole banging on the door. And I was like, okay, who could this be? She woke me up. Who could this be? I'm like, I don't know. Why is someone knocking? I'm really tired. I'm exhausted because we were out like 4 a.m. I couldn't sleep. And she came back, and then her call came in. I was like, okay, why is she calling? And I think it's
And Joseph is like, nah, bro.
until I didn't know she was one banging. Because I mean, no one was like, hi, it's me. I didn't know. So
Charlie,
I responded.
see, the guys could even look at his face like Charlie guy, you fall
like,
on her.
yeah.
If you want to cheat. But guys, if you want to cheat. Like, cheat. If you want to cheat. And don't let your partners know about it. Yeah, cheat. And don't let your partner. No. This one is just big body reaction.
Yeah, but anyway, if you are cheating, do it decently.
Yeah,
like, it
decently.
was so disrespectful.
Yeah, it was so.
That's true. And he's even
Oh,
lying.
I'm not. Come and open the door. It's an emergency. I'm like, okay, can I come to room? Because that station was not exact.
He was not telling Liquorose that no, Liquorose should go back to his room. That he would rather come to her room.
A good station for her to walk into. I mean, I believe some guys will feel that way. They won't
thing
want
is,
to.
if he has nothing to lose,
Yes.
why don't you just let her in? Because I'm sure
Ah, she's my
everybody
friend.
knows Liquorose. Who doesn't know Liquorose? Like, at this point, anybody that knows Emmanuel should know Liquorose. So
Yeah.
why didn't he's lying?
At this point, Emmanuel said, "Of course I fucked up,"
But he won't say it.
but you say it though. He wants to still prove hard guy.
Of course.
Let
Fine boy too.
someone they're having,
Right.
a supposedly someone they're having a relationship with to walk into that situation And so I was like,
You're saying you were sleeping.
yeah, I was. I woke up to the knock and everything.
Was she also sleeping?
No, she wasn't. I mean, music was on, yeah. Music was on.
Everybody's shaking
So
their head
I
because like Charlie, you want all that.
responded like, okay, can I come see you in your room? Because I didn't want her to walk into that situation because it was going to be very embarrassing and hurtful for her.
Okay.
And she kept on knocking. And at that point, I was like, okay, let me just open. And
So at this point, Emmanuel said he was sleeping when Liquorose came and was banging on the door. Okay.
I hope she might understand that nothing exactly went down because nothing big went down. And then she walked in and like, oh, something's wrong. She went to the station. As she saw her, she walked out. And at
what
that
were you
point, honestly, I
expecting
didn't know
her
what
to
to do. I was like, what would she be thinking if, like, would she think I did something? Because
did.
honestly, I did not.
You
I was
did.
just chilling with my friend.
No, you did. You did.
And
Guys, I think, look, let me give you the whole story.
Yep.
So Emmanuel went back to Licorose's room and no, I think the whole thing, she said, oh no, he didn't know what to do, he felt some way and all that, but there was nothing going on. Then Liquorose came back and I'm like, yo, you were not sleeping. Me and you were chatting. I have proof that me and you were chatting that morning before I even came to your room.
Yeah, now Chairman be quiet.
Chairman didn't know what to say. Chairman was like, now at the end of the day, they asked them whether they were done. He said, yes, we done. Even Emmanuel was jumping. He was rather in a hurry that, oh yes, it's over. He said,
No, I
no
think
friendship.
he's embarrassed.
Yeah, he said, no, even no friendship with the
No
Liquorose.
friendship,
But like,
yeah.
bro, you fucked up.
He fucked up.
Bro, you fucked up. Like, Emmanuel, you fucked up. You fucked up. I mean, I know. You spoiled the boy code.
Charlie, guys, thank you for watching till here.
Yeah, thank you for watching too. Yeah, you know, it's you guys should like not cheat on your partners. You guys should enjoy love. Love is a beautiful thing, and love is a fantastic thing, and we have to really do our best to let our partners know that we really love them. So, guys, please, no more EmmaRose. There is a big fan for Liquorose. Liquorose, we love you. Yeah, there is big fan for the Big Brother house. You know, mates and all of them, White Money and all that. Even White Money was actually putting them together. I was shocked at the end of the day. You know, Charlie, it's that bad, babe. When I was watching it, I felt very emotional.
Guys, we are.
So guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you follow us on all our Instagram pages, and we out.